shit.
Okay, and we're rolling. What's going on, friends? How are you?
Oh, we
How are
started?
things? We're actually just started right now.
That's awkward.
Welcome to the show about dads that fucking cuss way too much.
Yeah.
It's Dads F the World.
Yeah, dude. Welcome.
Yeah, with my brother Will.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, on?
Yeah,
What's up, bro?
I'm doing great. Yeah.
Okay. Can I just? Okay. First off, hold on.
Okay, hit me with it.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but Bri is like a top laner. Okay.
That's true.
And he'll tell you every single time. But
Yeah.
like people that will tell you they're really good at something are actually good.
Yeah.
So like your new song.
Okay. Refuse to speak.
Yeah, dude. If you guys, okay, for all you like fuckers that like gym and just want to just like
Okay.
fucking rage and you want a banger song,
Okay.
that's the dumbest song
She-
I've ever fucking in like the best
good
way
way.
possible.
Okay, that's fair.
It is stupid good.
Thanks, man.
And if you want to like, bro, I'm not even kidding. I showed, I was like, hey, you want to listen to Uncle Bri? I'm telling my kid this. And I was like, hey, you want to listen to Uncle Bri?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. And I was like, and we start playing this song. And I swear to you, I have never felt like more energy from the back seat in my whole entire fucking life. Like she was going. And I was like, bro, it's a fucking banger.
Thanks, dude. I
It is a
appreciate it.
banger. So
Yeah.
if you ever like get a chance where you're just in the fucking gym and you just want to rage and just wake up, Jesus Christ.
I really appreciate it.
It's
Yeah.
And then I'm not even like, and I will talk about anyone's music
That's fair.
and I'll give my honest opinion, but this one is a fucking
Yeah.
like banger.
Yeah.
I don't know what, like, bro.
No. I'm just saying it's like it's peaking just a little bit. That's all. But thank you though. I really appreciate
Maybe
it.
we should
Do it. There you go. Okay. Well,
but no,
honestly, I
it's-
really appreciate it.
Yeah,
To
it's
all the
hot.
dudes, it's a hard style song. What I like about it's the juxtaposition between this scrawny, flabby little bitch, like, and then fucking just like,
Alpha male.
you know, like
it is-
it's rad. Yeah.
It is crazy.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I really
So,
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that's
right
what
on.
I've been listening for.
Nice.
Like in the mornings to just jack
Hey!
myself up, bro. It's
Hey!
a fucking. So I'm not like produce like music in our channel, but like if you want a song that gets you fucking fired up, I promise you,
Okay.
listen to it once and then
All right.
listen to it again, and
Okay.
your perspective on like EDM, if you don't like EDM, or just want a song that just gets you fired up in the gym, or
Yeah.
just like in the toilet where you're just like wrenching your cheeks to like knock something out.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Yeah.
excited for you. It's
I-
a
yeah.
jam.
Well, you know
dude.
what, dude? It was a
Fuck's
real
sake.
it was a real pleasure to do that song. I actually recorded it in this studio too. You don't see it, but I have another vocal studio
Next to the wall.
next to the wall. But yeah, dude, I really appreciate it.
dude,
But again,
it's
it's a situation where it's like, hey, I'm a big scrawny guy. It's just like, whoa, you know, like, it was dope. It was dope.
100%.
It was great. It was those guys Sub-Zero Project. I don't know if you're listening because you're not dads. You're basically like we're fucking, you know, pretty young
Yeah,
dudes.
but if you
like,
are listening, I feel like
that's fair.
yeah, like if
Yeah.
you are listening and you're not a dad, I feel like sometimes like we want to write the show about dads, but like if non-dads are out there, prepare yourself to get fucking wrecked in the face.
And how? Let me tell you, you don't sleep. You don't sleep.
It was the only reason why I brought this up is because like, you know, you as a father or just like any person that's just looking for an outlet and
Okay.
like for different stuff. Like
Right.
when you told me about like EDM and everything, I was like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool. Like, you know, all these like millennial kids are like, oh, there's no dance music. I'm like, but then I fucking actually started getting into it. And
Right.
like, it's more like, because you and I are very musically like inclined. We
Yeah,
love
yeah,
music.
yeah.
We like the
Yeah.
techniques of music.
We can't spell to save our lives, but you know we can hum a tune.
Yeah, dude,
Most definitely.
100%. And,
Yeah.
and I feel like if you give some things like a true chance and you actually like understand the meaning
Yeah.
behind things, bro, like,
Yo.
you unlock a fucking different world, and it totally. Like EDM has like unlocked, and it's not like, oh, EDM is unlocked. No, my like part of my
Yeah.
life. I went to prison and found Jesus. No, but like, dude, like honestly,
That's another story altogether.
Yeah, no, 100%. But like, it's so interesting how different like over the time, and like we talked about like millennials and
Right.
like where we've come, where like like past cartoons have gone
Yeah,
away.
where things are going.
But like if you listen to like different music and everything like
Right.
that, there's a huge generational like
It's an ebb
roller
and flow.
coaster, dude. But dude,
Yeah,
I promise you, that's such a fucking good song. Dude.
thanks, babe.
Just I don't know, not like to like toot your own horn, but
Nah,
dude, like
no,
it's
no,
probably
dude.
one of your biggest fucking bangers of ever fucking. and
yeah,
it just
it's
fucking
it's
sick.
going cuckoo crazy bananas on Spotify.
it's
Definitely check
so
it
good.
out. Thanks, dude. I appreciate
Yeah,
it,
dude.
man.
I just wanted to open that up because
I think
I listen to it every single time.
Yeah.
I'm super tired.
Yeah.
And like it just fucking I don't know what it is, dude. Because you get into it and like it's very rhythmic. It's very
Thanks,
like
dude.
it ems and flows. It keeps you guessing.
Yeah,
dude, I
dude.
was like
Yeah.
not to like toot, but like
I appreciate it.
Honestly, 100%. Like I would never talk about like I would talk about other artists like this if like I cared about it. But like I know you're my brother, and it's like, well, I'm biased, but I'm
Right,
not
right,
biased.
right.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I on your music all the time.
Yeah,
because,
he
like,
really does.
because
He
it's
really
more
does.
feedback. It's just
Yeah,
giving
that's
you
fair.
like feedback because I want
It's
you to
not.
succeed.
He's like, F that.
Like some
Yeah.
songs are like good.
It's like, yo, this is
Lord.
fucking garbage. It's
Like-
bad and you should feel bad.
like
Go
your daughter could write better. But
Thanks,
anyway,
dude. I appreciate it.
but this
Right
one
on.
was fucking sick, and I
It's a kiss and a
encourage.
slap.
Encourage if you haven't listened to this song,
Do it.
Refuse to Speak. It's Sub-Zero Project featuring Bri.
Bryant
And
Powell.
yeah, but
Bryant.
it is, dude. Sorry, I
Thanks,
just
dude.
wanted to just let that out
I
because it was
really, really
fucking sick.
appreciate it. Thank
But
you.
anyway,
Well, yeah, dude.
but
That's
on
a
with the
little,
show.
little shameless
Yeah.
plug there.
No,
Phenomenal.
But like honestly, if you're like a dad that's like, you know, we're coming up to like, you know, people like changing their like New Year's resolution.
Yeah,
remember
that's
that?
exactly what I was gonna
like
say.
30 days is like
That's it.
Is like it. Like,
Yeah, we're
but if you
almost
need,
done.
if you truly need motivation, like find a good fucking soundtrack to just keep you going and like just fucking pound it out. Dude.
Yeah,
'Cause,
dude,
like I
that's
always
what-
say, like
Take it to Pound Town.
especially now that like I'm gonna be 36 this year.
Right on.
And
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
completely forgot.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like find things in my life now that I'm a dad, now that I'm like, you know, trying to do this like career change and everything like that. I'm trying to still find things that make like me motivated,
Yeah, that's fair.
but also like not get me stuck in a rut. I
Right.
want to continue to try new things. I want because like I was talking to my wife about this, and this kind of goes into the story of, you know, I feel like sometimes as a dad, you're just stuck in that mode where I have this path, I have this routine, which is great. Having a routine with kids, I feel like is so
They
fucking-
have to,
so
dude.
fucking important.
They have
so
to.
fucking important.
Yeah.
But make sure that you find a routine that fits your interest in there too.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
I'm finding myself like going these like super low roller coasters. And I feel like a lot of like dads are like, you know, like not like really depressed, but like just like, man, I just wish I'd had that time to do something else for myself. But
That's
like
cool.
find things in the routine to like really truly like find that makes you like firework. Dude.
Yeah.
Like those, because we live in those moments of like you know, those 30 seconds of fireworks, those
Right.
really cool explosions, and then
Right.
it kind of goes back down to
No, that's true.
and
that's
I
good
feel like
parenting,
EDM
dude. Yeah,
has
yeah,
like
yeah.
totally unlocked something for you.
Oh, most definitely.
And giving you that like outlet to be like, dude, not only is it something that, you know, it's a revenue base for you, but
Right,
it's also
that's
like super like like an outlet for you. And you
Oh,
do,
dude,
and
totally.
I can see it every single time you
Just-
do something, dude. It's
What
crazy.
what I like about it, especially like doing top lines and stuff like that. I don't know if you're like an art dad or anything like that. Like, hey, I'm an art dad. But in hindsight, it's a really cool thing because it's like I'll do a hardstyle song and then I'll do like a melodic house song,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is like more chill, like Mediterranean shit. Like, hey, I'm on the fucking beach. I have like my little alcoholic bev and I'm feeling fine. Like it's such a broad thing, electronic dance music
Mm-hmm.
or like house music or drum and bass now. You know what I mean? It's I find it as an artist like really like it spins my wheels.
Oh,
really
dude,
well.
it's
pretty
You
rad.
can totally see
Yeah.
the innovation in it too,
Oh,
from
dude,
like where
total.
you started to like where it's coming
Yeah,
out. It's so
dude,
crazy.
for
And I,
real.
and I like going back to like you guys, like perfect example, like my friend Lane.
Okay.
He's in our group chat, and
Rad.
my boys out there that listen to listen to this pod, that they always say like, oh, when's another you know, show coming on?
Yeah, yeah.
And I appreciate that because it gets me
No,
fired
it's
up. And
dope,
like,
dude.
like just for something like Lane is like the epitome of like such a smart fucking dude that like is like wants to do something new
Yeah.
and he knows it. And
Yeah.
I encourage you, brother, to just you are
Dude.
just so fucking like smart and so fucking pumped up. And that's the cool thing about this cast is it's like it's not necessarily for millennial dads. It's for anyone that is a millennial that really wants an outlet. And
That's
I always
true.
say like I want to make fun of like everyone out there, and I want to
Yeah.
make this like light. But
Yo, bro.
like,
No, it's fine.
I truly want to motivate people that watch this and just
Yeah.
be like, hey, find a routine, 100%, because that's
most
perfect. But also find a routine that interests you in your routine.
That's a fair statement.
Because it keeps you going, man. Because we're we're mid-30s, man. It's like, and some
I'm
people are
40.
a little but like that's the coolest thing, because I've learned so much from like not necessarily like older millennials, but like I have, because it's like for learning stuff from you.
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest thing is like innovate your routine while you have a routine, but always spark interest in what you have, because it motivates you to do something else. Because the biggest thing that like I came back from Amsterdam, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna start this company. And I'm like hardcore about it, because I'm in the mid-30s. What
This
else
is
do
the
I
best
have to
time,
fucking
bro.
lose?
Yeah,
Right?
dude. Well, here's what it is. It's a situation where I was listening to what's his name? Mark Manson's podcast yesterday, actually. He wrote The Subtle Art of Not Giving a I know, right?
Dude, that's
So here's what it is, dude. You're familiar?
I think I've watched it once.
Stop. Every fucking millennial dad has to have that book. Okay? They have to. You have to read it. It is a depression destroyer.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was talking to this guy that basically is like a huge Harvard professor, and he's talking about therapy and how it's kind of sometimes, because it's a situation where it's like the science really isn't there in a lot of ways. And he basically made up this thing. It's called like, basically it's like, what is it? It was like action thinking B.
Oh,
Right.
dude.
So it's a situation like this. It's like we as people, especially in our in the millennial mindset, we are basically always taught to like go like fucking A-type personality, STEM fields. You have to be perfect.
Yep.
Perfection doesn't fucking work. This is not perfect. Like I am fucking having to check the fucking camera. I'm having to check the fucking thing to see if this is recording and stuff like that. But here's the fucking deal. You have to act. It's never going to be a perfect time. It's never going to be a perfect place. It's never going to be a perfect thing. You have to fucking just act on all your fucking ideas. If it's a situation where it's like, and just know it's like, you know what? Like, it's probably going to fail 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a fucking problem with the fucking other camera
dude.
the other
And
day.
I think the cool thing is like a lot of things where like, and you taught me this when I was like 30, you and I had a talk where as long as you're failing forward, you're doing something right.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. Most def.
Always fail forward. And then I don't know the answers. I don't know all the answers.
No,
and no
who
one
does?
fucking knows the answers,
Well,
dude.
but that's the issue. That's the problem with like our culture. It's like these professionals. I'm like, well, what is a fucking professional than someone that has more time on the earth? You know what I mean?
And that's it.
Yeah, but that's the problem too, though, in hindsight, because then it's the situation where it's like, okay, like, hey, I'm 65 years old. I've been doing it the exact same way. I'm like, well, you fucking like, maybe you've been doing it wrong. I'm just basically saying like this, like my whole life, honestly, is based upon fucking just figuring it out while I'm doing it.
Yeah, no, 100%. And while you have that routine and it makes sense in your day to day, find things that will spark your interest and change your perspective on your routine. Because I don't want like David, Lane, Andrew. Andrew is like a brilliant mindset. That dude has taught me so many things, and he's younger than us, but he's got such a different perspective on my life that it's
That's fair.
Like I appreciate him because he like I appreciate all my friends. I encourage so much out of my friends because I want them to not necessarily look at me because like, oh, he's the dude with the kid, but also like think about your perspective on like how much you have impacted my life and I have impacted your life.
Yeah,
because I
fair.
feel like that's a huge change in a lot of people's
Yeah,
lives.
that's
It's
true.
like perfect example.
Okay.
Perfect example.
Okay.
When someone gets a promotion other than like above you,
Yeah. Like, what do you do?
I've never been mad.
No, dude, you
You
can't
know why?
be. Why?
Because I will always celebrate people's success.
you fucking have
because
to,
I
bro.
always thought
Yeah.
to myself, I will always be a cheerleader for someone else because I helped them get there. It might not be my time, but like what I've taught them and what our conversations have helped them achieve.
Yeah,
so
that
I
most
can
def,
not
dude.
only be so fucking excited for them, but I know that my time has come if I
Yeah,
keep on
most def,
keeping on.
dude.
Because it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
it's
most
such
def,
a cool
dude.
thing. I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. Like, I just
No, I
wanted
can
to
dig
start the
it.
show with that just because, like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that, like, we joke around, but I want, like, the millennial dads to, especially, or just millennial dads, like, millennials in general, we are so high vibration people
Yeah.
that I feel like sometimes our routines can get stagnant and
That's
we
true.
kind of go into
We have
this
to like have a purpose.
and this lull of like, oh well, what am I gonna do next? Just fucking try something. Like I never thought that I would like try this company that I want, that has like, just started, but I've never met so many people that are so interested.
Right.
And it's just opening your mouth, trying something new. Because at the end of the fucking day, dude, so many people are scared to try something new. But if you really realistically think about where the end is, it's always gonna say, well, I don't have so much time on this earth. I better fucking try it now.
Why not?
Because if I don't fucking do it, it's gonna be like, yeah. And that's the cliche thing too. Like everyone's
most
like,
def.
well, I only have so much time on this earth. Well, okay, well, why don't you fucking talk about it? Do
Well,
it.
that's what it is.
Right?
Well, it's like it's the whole what is it? It's the problem with perfection.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be perfect. It's never like just fucking do
Love
some
the
shit.
mistake. Oh, fucking Bob Ross it, bro.
Yeah, dude. Just
Love the
but here's
mistakes
what it
'cause
is.
it
It's a
always
situation
feels
where it's like
beautiful to
it's less scary when you're actually doing it. You know what I mean? Like
So
right now
dope.
we're like
So
doing
dope.
something. We're putting ourselves out there right now.
So dope. Anyway, sorry. I just
Dude, it's dope.
I just
It's
think
dope.
that was like the main thing
Yeah,
of
it's
my
dope.
like, it's like it's just like want people to use this as a
If we
a
can do it,
platform to fucking like just be like do something else because like
Yeah.
you said, like if we can do this on like
like for real,
a small
fucking
scale,
shoestring budget, bro.
100%, dude. Like anyone can do something
Most
that
def.
really truly gives them an outlet on
Most
their
def.
routine.
Yeah, most
it's
def.
so fucking dope. But
Can-
anyway,
Can I have updates?
can I have your attention?
There's an update. Like fucking Unsolved Mysteries had like the updates.
Updates.
So I have an update
Most Wanted's coming
about
back.
the
Look at
fucking
them. Sorry.
That's dope. So I have an update on the fucking train ride heard around the world.
Oh, the Polar Express.
The fucked Express.
I thought this was done.
Oh no, it's never done. It's never done, my friends.
Oh,
all right.
No.
The Polar Express just keeps on chugging with basically like I don't fucking know, like raging alcoholics, and now they're gonna have a strip club there. It's gonna be great.
So quick sub story.
Yeah, sub story.
Like to like
I'm gonna do like 1 minute. Basically, I spent. Me and my wife spent $300 for this trip. We spent $200 or $300 on hotel to get up there. Food, blah, 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 blah. It's $1,000 weekend basically, full of love and hope and joy and children things.
And it didn't end up that way.
It didn't end up
Right.
that way. It
Got
basically turned into fucking Maury Povich again. You are the father.
If
Jerry
you want,
Springer.
If you want the whole story, go back to our other oh man.
Right here is the last
Yeah.
the last podcast.
It is.
I
is
just pinned it
great.
right there. So yeah, dude. So basically, it was ridiculous. It turned into a fucking like Breaking Bad Polar Express situation. Yeah, dude. Like it was completely fucked. Like we had a terrible time. I lost a lot of respect for people in general on a train ride in beautiful Williams, Arizona. So basically, my wife, okay, here's what it is. My wife basically should be a consumer advocate,
Love her.
right? Because it's a situation where, here's what it is. It's a situation where I'm a pretty like good guy. Like, hey, I'm like this kind of dad. Like,
Lighthearted.
hey, no, don't worry about it, guys. Like, I shouldn't be that way, but don't cross my wife. Basically, everything's basically. She called the dudes. It was like a month-long trial by fire, and we got the money back.
Oh no.
We got the
Nice.
money back
Nice.
from like it was insane.
That's so funny.
It was
Oh my
insane,
gosh,
bro.
Dude. Well, that's good. I'm glad it ended. So if you haven't seen the other show,
Yeah, please do, because
the
I go
whole
off
entire
the whole bit. It was
like,
45 minutes of me like
deb-
going like going ham on these
That's good. Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
glad
yeah, that's dope.
That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, that worked out. Speaking of kids things too, I don't know what your kid watches.
Bro,
Here's what it is.
I'm sure I've got examples, but I'm gonna let you.
Okay, so
play your card
basically,
first.
so we were me and my wife were talking, and there's this little show called Paw Patrol,
Oh,
and
hasn't
the
gotten that
town
yet.
of Adventure Bay is back at it again.
so sad.
Mayor Goodway and fucking what's his face from Foggy Bottom. On the comments, I totally fucking forgot. He's a real piece of shit. So basically, here's what it is. I fucking hate that show. All right, and I'll tell you why. And here's what it is. Hide your kids from this fucking monstrosity of the show. These people, basically, of the Adventure Bay are piles of human garbage. Straight out.
Are you talking about the
people.
that make it?
No. Hypothetically, maybe, because they make the characters. But the people actually from from Adventure Bay are literally pieces of human fucking garbage.
So
Why?
You're talking about in the actual
Right.
kid show.
In the actual fucking show. Fuck you, Adventure Bay. Okay?
You're talking about the
Fuck
company that
you,
makes it.
the mayor of Adventure Bay. Like, I swear to fucking all right? I might actually run for mayor viceroy of Adventure Bay. Here's the issue. Because I was talking to my fucking wife about this, bro. And I know that you guys think that this too. I know, okay? If you have a fucking maybe kindergarten or preschooler, you fucking know this guy doesn't know yet. So we gotta tell Papa.
I learned
We gotta
Paw
tell
Patrol
Papa.
from our nephew.
Right. But here's what it is.
Apparently it got worse.
Here's what it is, okay? So basically, these fucking sacks of crap always get themselves in the fucking most stupid fucking situations, bro. They do. What? There's this asshole that fucking gets his fucking boat stuck on the fucking bridge. How the fuck did you get up there? One. And two, if you're a fucking great Mayor Goodway, I'm looking at you. All right. If you're a really good Mayor Goodway, why are you fucking taking 6 or 7 dogs and telling them what to do? Why don't you have a fucking police department or a fucking fire department? Where the fuck is this money going?
Aren't those the dogs that
No.
what?
Why are you fucking? Don't fucking justify this. Don't you justify this, Mayor Goodway? Is this one of your fucking cronies right now? Is this one of your fucking cronies right now? Are you compromised? Are you fucking CIA or some bullshit for this?
Okay.
Here's what it is.
Okay, hold on. So,
Hit me with
Paw
it.
Patrol is made up of a child.
Yeah, well, this is what you... Yo! This is what I think about all the fucking time, bro.
It's 5 dogs that have individual
Powers.
So there's a police dog, there's a
Right,
fire dog,
right.
there's an ambulance dog or whatever.
Right, there's a helicopter dog, yeah.
Oh my god.
Right. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Fuck you, man. Why? Phoenix would explode if there were just dogs running around.
You know, there's some people out there that if you have nieces or nephews or if you're a dad or whatever,
Right.
100% if you're look at Paw Patrol and you're just what
that
the fuck?
show, bro.
Because it's so relatable.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna flip it back to the first episode of this show.
Okay.
It is so relatable because
All right.
we have fucking people that will come here in Arizona in the middle of the fucking desert,
Fuck you, bro.
in the middle of summer, and
oh my
hike
God.
Camelback Mountain, and their dumbasses have to be saved.
I didn't know. You fucking kidding me? What is August? What is the fucking month of August? What is July? I'm outside fucking grilling dogs in July, you stupid bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But it's so true. I feel like some shows are purposely well, it's kind of like this. Okay, so let me be the devil's advocate. They show kids, they make these shows to give examples of what not to do, but but
the adults are always doing stupid shit.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you're oh well, it kind of shows kids like, oh, there are people here to help you,
Right,
and like
that's
don't
fine.
get yourself in these situations. But some of the scenarios, like you say,
Yeah.
are like the dumbest scenarios. Like you said, like how do you get your fucking boat stuck on a
Yo, and this wait. This motherfucker is supposed to be a fucking like professor. Okay? An oceanographer. He has credentials. Like there's no fucking common sense in this motherfucker. And they're just like, oh, I
It's like
I just don't get it.
It's like the writer of the show. It's like, well, I went through this one time where my dad got his dumbass his boat stuck on a bridge.
Yeah.
But like I could really like roll with that.
Yeah, it's
in
like,
the
you know
near future.
what? I'm gonna dunk on my old man like that. And you know what? Fuck that too.
I know.
I'm sick and tired of the media fucking dunking on dads, bro. It's like, hey, it's so easy.
And
Fucking even dad could do
how
it.
dare
Shoot
they?
about the fucking thing.
How dare they? Kind of dumb down stories for our kids these days,
Fucking A, dude.
bro.
Well, my kid's really into like Franklin. Franklin's a really rad, like the turtle, so that's
My
dope.
kid's into
Who is
okay, so here's the problem sometimes. I feel like adults are like, hey, let's make a bunch of money by like teaching kids about
like
shit that like maybe I've never gone through.
right.
Prime example, Miss Rachel.
Hi, Miss Rachel.
Hey,
Is she all right or what? Because I don't even know. That was like
she's super cute, super nice,
she's
super
pretty
cute.
cute.
I
She's pretty
understand why she does it,
okay.
but it's like her fucking songs are just
Yo,
you
she's
listen to them and you're just like, oh, this is really catchy. And then like a week later, you're just like, God, I want to just strangle I want to throw out the TV and just
Yeah.
wish I could go back in time and never
Yeah.
have my kid watch this again because
Right.
you are immersed in this children's show.
yeah.
Like
What is she
it's-
gonna do next, bro?
Dude, okay, so it's all about like right now, it's all about like the happy song.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you because it's in my
I'm
head
not
right
gonna-
now, and
yeah,
I'm not gonna
don't
I'm not
sing
gonna
it.
go there.
Don't sing it.
But it is so child forward, and I love it, and I
Right.
love it, and I appreciate it. But dude, it is so unfortunately catchy that you're just like every single time on the ride home. Oh, Miss Rachel, I want to watch Rachel. I want to watch Rachel. You want to watch Rachel? I want to watch Rachel.
Yeah. No, bro, you can't.
But okay. So, but if you don't, all hell comes out of these fucking kids.
That's exactly right.
And it's like when you become a dad or you become a dog mom, I don't give a or
Yo,
dog
for
dad or
real.
whatever,
Yeah,
dude.
look at him.
You
Otto's right here.
automatically go back to your child and you're like, wow, was I a fucking piece of shit?
Yeah, and then you start like apologizing to your parents.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Yo, dude.
Hey, mom, really. Hey, Trishy Ann, I just wanted to say I apologize.
Yeah. Sorry,
'Cause-
ma.
Fuck, dude. I
Yo.
am like
Especially this motherfucker. Let me tell-
Dude,
no, you know what? Here's what it is. She'll fucking start spreading the news about some shit, but I tell you this much, we were like a lot of my friends
oh, we were
were like, dude, like we were like
we were,
saints.
yeah.
Like they should canonize our
Attest to like again, you grow up, you have all these teachings, and you're like,
Right.
God damn. Then you see your kids, it's like, wow, did I do tantrums like that? But then you're
Sometimes.
finding stuff
right.
to like shoot that fire down,
Yeah.
and it's like, unfortunately, it's songs or it's Miss Rachel or it's Paw Patrol. You think of things that like,
Yo.
but like it's hard because like now that I see it, it's like, okay, well, I want to have a night out. I want to like go out with my family if there's like a tantrum at the table. I can tell like some parents like, oh, like, well, if I give them an iPad, they'll calm down.
Yo. Yeah, but don't fucking start that.
No, but dude, like I kind of get it. Like, don't do that. Like, find other avenues to make them. But like, I kind of like have sympathy. I'm sympathetic.
Oh,
to
dude,
see it now,
I
dude.
totally am too.
Because every single time before I was a dad, I was like,
right. It's like, dog,
wow,
what are you
well,
doing?
don't let society like they're gonna
Yeah,
just
yeah,
grow up
yeah,
like
yeah,
so. But
yeah,
like,
most
bro, like,
Yeah, sometimes it's like kind of, you can't really stop it. You know what I mean?
like we have we have a daughter that likes to
Wish I could.
and just like her mother, and I appreciate this about her.
hit me with it.
My wife is very like, if I have everything, let me do it. Let's and
My
your
wife's
wife,
the exact
right?
same way.
It's like I
Yeah.
don't want to wait. I
Right.
want to do it, and like
I could dig it. No, I can
so
dig it.
our kid is very like, because that's so prime example, and I
Fair.
apologize for all the parents that
Okay,
like
hit me with
are in
it.
my kid's class, My kid wakes up an hour into her nap
Oh yeah.
and starts jumping on kids to wake them up because she wants to play. It's like,
Yeah.
and it's like I never got.
like,
I
bro,
want to go in her
chill.
mindset. I want to go in our kids' like thoughts and be like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah.
But also like, why are you so active right now?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
bro,
Like, dude, like I
Like,
wish
I
I could
need
take
this-
a nap right now.
can you move out of the way because I want to go through now?
Like, leave me alone.
But like attest to them, like her. It's like
Well,
I
it's just
feel like
personalities.
I want kids to like have that like
Yeah,
persona.
most
It's like
def.
like I want them to be patient, but I want them to like go get. Like, I
Well,
want
it's a
them to be
situation
go-getter,
where it's
man.
like it's a meet me in the middle type of thing. It's like
Yeah.
like my kid's like really rad because it's like
oh, she's
we
such a
but
sweetheart.
we really like instituted like there's no yelling in the house. That's a big one, bros. Like don't fucking yell in your house because your kid's gonna like start yelling in the house and you're gonna be like, yo, it's like I have this fucking kid that always
Why is
yells
she
everywhere.
yelling?
Yeah, dude, but it's like, dude, like it's like me. Like I have to fucking like check myself all the time too. But
It's
yeah,
so- it's just
but
it's
that's
so
what it is.
funny.
Like with this whole like cartoon thing, it's like, you know, it's like these people don't fucking check themselves, and I fucking can't stand it. Like, yo, maybe I'm the fucking problem. Also, the fucking okay, so there's an asshole from Foggy Bottom,
Okay.
Mayor Humdinger.
Mayor Humdinger.
That yo,
What the fuck?
dude, this motherfucker doesn't know Mayor Humdinger. That guy, like, I would fucking fight in the streets, bro, straight out.
Is he
Like this guy would fucking do time.
Is he a puppy?
No, he's not. He's just this fucking asshole that's like, oh, I'm gonna like steal from Adventure Bay. He's just fucking. And then it's, but here's the fucking deal. You already have a fucking dog. Listen, you already have a dog that's a police officer, okay? You already have a dog that's a police officer, and you don't do fucking nothing about it.
Monopoly guy.
That's exactly what the
my
guy
God,
looks
it's
like.
So funny.
He
Oh.
honestly, like, if you rack up all of this motherfucker's crimes, bro, it's like fucking multi-million dollars of property damage. He fucking like steals people. Like, what the like?
You're
People of Adventure Bay. People of Adventure Bay. But this is the fucking issue. My kid fucking sees that and like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like, you know, like whatever. Like, I'm gonna go fucking steal a car. Right on. It's not gonna
Do you
happen.
wish there was more teaching in the show versus just like scenario-based?
I think there should be more justice. But in hindsight, I think I believe in like corporal punishment for like blue collar, like white collar crime though. I'm like, it's like, yo, it's like, you know, don't. Everyone shouldn't have a Powell presidency, man. Let me tell you. Because what I would do is like, yo, it's like, what happened? It's like, oh, you stole from fucking senior citizens and shit. Okay, well, we're just gonna beat the living shit out of you in front of everybody. It's gonna be pay-per-view. Okay, think about this.
Go on.
There's a spark, right? Okay. I think we have like 5 minutes and stuff like that. But let me hear it. Okay, here's what it is. So, Powell presidency. The best way to basically destroy the fucking deficit, okay? Here's what happens.
Okay.
You take all these white-collar crimes, right? All these people, these literal sacks of crap, and basically be like, okay, so it's not going to be like you're gonna pay $1 million because that's nothing, right? What's going to do? We're going to basically humiliate you by having a fucking like MMA fighter and you in the ring
Oh God.
in front of everyone,
In the octagon.
pay-per-view, okay? I'm selling this. I'm a fucking ad wizard right now, okay? $100, okay, for you to like basically look. It's like they're just like, and here's Mongo, this fucking brick house of a dude, right? Versus fucking Tim Johnson, who stole fucking, I don't know, like millions of dollars from a fucking retirement home.
Wow.
You would pay to see that,
would
right?
100
You would pay to see that.
Wow.
You would pay to see that, babe.
Holy
So basically what happens is all the dudes, I'm like, dude, like, fucking comeuppance, bro. So what would happen is basically we'd take all that money and give it back to the victims.
Wow.
Complex problems, okay, need creative decisions. creative ways to get around that.
Powell for president.
Powell
2000
presidency.
m-
Powell presidency.
Question mark.
You don't want it, but you kind of do. Anyway, you're like, you know what? Yeah. I
Really
got
get behind that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that guy got his ass. Like, it's like this. It's a situation where it's like, yo, it's like, you know, you're in. Mom basically gets swindled for like $10,000. You go over the dude and like beat the living shit out of him, right? It's like, oh, okay, so like I'm the judge. Like, oh, what happened, Mr. Powell? Let's role play. What happened?
Oh, am I getting? Am I the mom?
Yeah. No. You're the defendant. You beat the shit out of this dude because you got defrauded.
So
Yeah.
basically,
what happened?
Basically, he just I don't know. He decided to just go into this lady's house and just was like, you know, I'm gonna just take all your stuff in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And
No. Talk to me about blue collar crime. Let me see white collar crime. White collar crime.
Oh.
Fraud.
Well, basically, this dude called this old lady
okay.
and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna rob you of all of your like life savings because like I'm a guy from like that wants to buy your house."
Oh, okay, yeah. And then she signed some stuff.
Yeah, she's like, you know, I don't
Okay.
really know because I don't want to
Okay.
get in trouble or whatever.
Okay.
And these, you know, unfortunately, these ladies don't know. It happens all the time.
It happens all the time. Yeah. Okay, so
and
so here's what it is. Why is this guy in crutches? What happened?
I got a hold of the information and I
Okay.
just found out where he lives and I just took him out in front of like a stadium full of people and I just beat the out of him.
Wow.
And
that's really violent.
And just don't. I did it for the good of her, not because of the good of the person. So
oh, okay.
I felt more related to like the situation of bettering it
That's a
because I
fair
wanted to use it
statement.
in an example and a
That's
judge.
fair. Okay.
Again, I don't regret anything I did.
Oh, wow.
Because
How spicy.
I just felt like it was needed to.
Okay.
It's not like necessarily humiliation because like I got like exercise out of it.
Oh, that's a fair
It was really
statement.
like my cardio was like I went from like this like oh god to like just jacked.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. and
Okay. Well, here's what it is. Okay, sir, is this true? Okay. Well, here's what it is. It's called the Powell's Law. It's basically, it's called the comeuppance law. It's the comeuppance law. Okay, so case dismissed.
Yeah.
Hey,
right. It's like hey, go back to the old days where
right
like
on.
stealing we used to take your.
Yeah, for real. Fair enough, dude.
I mean,
So yeah,
everyone's-
that's basically what I feel.
Everyone's all about like going back to the Constitution and shit. You know they used to fucking like solve. They used to solve
By
arguments.
fucking duels.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Let's go back to that.
Yeah,
People
fair
are like,
enough.
oh well, you know, like I don't want to die. I'm not really good at shooting, but like I have a really good.
Wow, this guy.
I have a really
this
big
guy from
fucking mouth and shit.
This guy's from Stun to Kill.
Oh
Yeah. So I just wanted to talk to you about that.
I love that.
Isn't that wonderful?
I really do. And
Yeah.
I think like going in different like scenarios
Right.
and just making sure that our kids like, you know, understand like
goes
this
back to
isn't
the-
real life.
Yeah, for real. Nah, yeah. This is
no.
all pretend. Okay?
But no, but
chill.
honestly, like tell your kids that like it's great to have an outlet for these like different shows, and I'm glad people are making like thousands millions and millions of dollars off our kids. And not really taking it anywhere.
That's
but,
fair statement.
but I want them to like show like, hey, this is not reality.
Yeah, it's
as long as
pretend.
at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you're teaching kids about like,
Don't be a piece of
okay, I'm gonna just leave this out here.
Okay, hit me.
The best show for kids to watch, period.
Hit me with it.
Bluey.
So I've heard.
It is the best show
Mm-hmm.
because there's actual scenarios and they teach you.
That's true.
Thank you, Australia.
Fair enough. Austria. Wait, Australia. Not
Yeah.
sure. I'm just playing. Austria with your beautiful.
If you
waltz.
want
No,
to,
I'm just
if
playing.
you want
Yeah,
to show
Australia's
for your kids,
great.
if you want to show for your kids that is like, or
Bluey.
even adults. I showed this to we were up in a cabin in Payson,
Right.
and our other brother Rick had never seen Bluey before,
Yeah.
and it changed his fucking mind because it was so relatable,
Right.
and it was like. It was teachable and it was funny, and the way they do it, it's like the fucking most
great.
intelligent kid show,
Right.
and it's like, it's catchy because
Yeah.
they have a fucking theme song that's banger.
Yeah.
And then they teach.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a show that I want you to get into. If you haven't looked at it, good. But
Awesome.
anyway,
Well, here's what it is. I think that's it, man.
yeah, no,
I think that's it.
And I
So,
wanted to. I hope
want-
this encourage. Like, I want to like encourage people at the beginning and at
Right.
the end.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I want them to take something away. So dad's like literally to go to regress on our beginning topic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, again, find a routine that motivates you in
Boom.
your routine, because those leaps and bounds shouldn't have to be so
Yeah.
bounded.
Yeah.
Just stay on the level, find things that spark you,
Yeah.
find happiness in yourself, because that transitions to your kids and
Most
your
def.
life in general. If
Well-
you don't have kids, find a routine
Yeah.
and elevate it and find something that actually makes you motivated.
Boom. Also, Paw Patrol, I'm here for you. Okay. People from Adventure Bay, I am the answer. I am the way. I want to be your next mayor.